What's up, Primally Playful humans? Hope everybody's well. Hope you're able to get to some of those activities last week. Today, I'm going to give you guys 3 gifts. Not these type of gifts. But these type of gifts. That's right, I'm going to give you 3 gifts. My plan was originally, in the future, starting in September when I get back, they'll be more spaced out. And one message will be focused on one of these gifts or resources. And we'll really focus on that in a brief amount of time. I'm giving you a lot today because this is your last message for 2.5 months.
What?
I know. You're going, Jared, you just started this listserv. We're enjoying it so much and you're leaving. Like, no, I'm sorry. I feel horrible, but I gotta go. I'm going to work in Alaskan fishing season. Anyways, that's why I want to give you all these gifts today. They're great resources and you're going to be able to use this stuff over the next 2.5 months. You'll have a lot to work on. So, without further ado, let's talk about what you're getting today. But first, I should answer that question. The question was, what is the number one mindset that joyful people have that unhappy people do not have, or do not believe, or implore? And that is, joyful people, or people that maintain a high level of happiness consistently, they take radical responsibility for their own happiness and health. They do not let outside influences affect their state, only in positive ways. What I mean by this is nobody can take away your power. You're the only one who can let people take away your power and affect you in a negative way. It's up to you. Joyful people, happy people know this and they believe this in every part of them. And they're untouchable in that sense. Viktor Frankl was a psychotherapist and a survivor of the Auschwitz concentration camps and 2 other work concentration camps during the Holocaust. He wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. It's an excellent book. I highly recommend it. In this book, Frankl talks about how what he noticed to be the difference between those who survived the concentration camps and those who perished. And caveat here, the Holocaust, of course, was horrendous, and there were circumstances where no matter how positive a person you were, you could be murdered. It was a horrendous event. But Frankl worked in many work camps, work concentration camps, where as long as the workers were able to work away, they survived. They were not murdered. And what Frankl noticed is that those who were able to pull through and put in the work day after day in horrendous, horrible, cruel environments, they were the people who were able to find meaning in their suffering. So whether it was thinking about their wives or their families, that's why they were doing it, or for being an example to the other men, etc., but some meaning. Find meaning in what you do. Make your life meaningful every day, every action, and take control of it. It's your life. You are the one who decides. You get to make decisions, and you can consciously evolve. That's a uniquely human trait. Don't waste it. So, the first gift is a list of 10 habits that I use and teach on. And these habits I've used for years that help me become vibrantly happy and healthy. One of the healthiest, happiest people that I know. And I want to help other people get there too. So take them. Take the habits. Use them. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. There are some action steps for each of the habits. Later down the line, when I continue this listserv, I'll be going into each habit in more detail. But for now, I wanted to give them to you. Go nuts. Go for it. I feel good. Resource numero dos. Non-violent communication. It's not the best name. A better name for it is needs-based communication. There is no bigger game changer as far as how to communicate difficult things or having difficult conversations with people. There's also no better way that I've found that helps you get to the root, what's really going on, why somebody's really upset with you or anything. This 4-step system breaks it down and gets right down to it. It's a summary I've written on it. So it's just a sheet of paper, front and back. It gives you the basics, gives you the book title if you want to explore more of it, tells you how to do it. It's good stuff.
Yeah, boy, oh, man.
The other resource, one of the other resources I'm giving you is a summary on meditation. Same thing, summary, front and back. And it is what meditation is, its benefits, some cool quotes, some pictures. I made this for Peace Corps volunteers when I was serving in Guatemala. And it took me forever, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And there's a lot of resources on it, on meditation out there. So I hope you start it. Your activity for the day, before I go over the last resource I'm giving you, the activity is for you to do a practice meditation session. Try 20 minutes. Try diving in there. The brain's been called a drunken monkey or a broken horse. I combined them. See what I did there? Brunken, yeah. An untamed horse or a drunken monkey. So 20 minutes of meditation, give it your best shot. Afterwards, journal what came up, what thoughts kept coming up. The last resource that I'm sharing with you, this last resource isn't so much about promoting your health and happiness, but promoting health and happiness for the globe. A Primally Playful Foundation and Primally Playful Services, we want to promote vibrant health and happiness for people, but for the planet in general. This last resource is called the Better World Shopping Guide, and it gives companies a grade on their social responsibility, environmental track record, human rights track record, corporate crime, community involvement and lack thereof, and animal testing. It's a real simple book, fits in your pocket, easy to use. There's also an app, and this one is such a huge game changer for me because all these huge well-known companies are almost D's and F's, almost all of them. It's crazy. And why this relates to vibrant health and happiness is because if you buy a product from Nestle, you are supporting child slave labor in Latin America. You know, if you buy a Microsoft product, you are not helping the environment because they have horrendous practices. And I could go on and on. There's so many well-known companies. Amazon, horrible. Verizon, AT&T, Ford, Chevrolet, goes on and on. So I hope you enjoy that resource. I'm not getting paid for selling the book, although I'd love to be. So hopefully in the future, I'd love to get some of that. Ecoasia, ECOSIA. Speaking of organizations that are doing great things for the planet, they are a search website, and when you use it to search something, they use part of their proceeds to plant trees. That's roughly every 75 searches, you plant a tree with that. How easy is that? Just by searching through the internet? That's great. So I wanted to make you aware of them, and this book will make you aware of companies that are doing great things for the planet. So enjoy. The planet will thank you. All right. I hope you find these gifts useful. Your homework, your assignment that you'll have the next 2.5 months really to work on. Well, one, dive into the 10 habits. There's a lot of action steps and resources within that document. Go nuts on it. What are the 2 habits that would be have the greatest overall beneficial effect on your life specifically? Yes, meditation and yoga will help any human being, but your life specifically, what are the 2 habits that would be most salubrious and beneficial for your life? All right, gang, I'm off to an Alaskan fishing season. Wish me luck. I wish you luck. I hope that these next 2.5 months you are vibrantly happy and healthy. or you're doing the work to get there. All right, gang. I'll see you when I get back. Au revoir. Good luck.